Well, hey folks, all right, second flight ever of the Flex Innovation RV8 10E G2. All right, and the maiden, I forgot to show you how to do takeoff assist. It is insanely simple, okay? I'm in the beginner mode, self-leveling, okay? Turn your motor on.
Motor hot, ready to herd.
That does help. Somehow they fly so much better when the motor's turned on. All you're gonna do, put your throttle at 0, pull down full up elevator and left aileron. Watch. All right. See how they changed? How it moved? All right. That is now level launched or takeoff assist. Keep your hand off your elevator and your aileron, and all you're going to do is apply throttle and steer the plane with your rudder, and it's going to lift off. I'm going to keep this hand off my elevator. Okay? Just gonna, here we go. Bye, Felicia! Bye, Felicia! All right, now, took my hand, you come out of that mode by touching the aileron and the elevator. I'm out of that mode now. Okay. I'm in beginner mode. And here's something cool about beginner mode. Turn around. What you can turn around is it limits your bank. Okay. Put her into the wind. Kill the throttle. Okay. Yeah. I'm just got my fingers on the sticks, but she's just floating down. I'm literally just barely touching the sticks. Got my finger off the throttle, which you shouldn't do. Look at that. I'm gonna give it some throttle now. All right,
Flaps up.
Take the flaps back out. She floated so long, I overshot where I wanted her to land. So let me take her back out here. Get a little further down.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Now I'm put the
Landing
flaps in out of the power. And I'm actually going to give a little bit of down elevator just to build up a little bit of speed. Get a little bit of throttle now. Is that not so insane?
Flaps up.
Okay, now.
Advanced profile 1.
All right, now
3D.
we're going to go to the most advanced part of profile 1. This is where I normally would be flying this plane. Obviously not in beginner mode now. Man, I wish we had some clouds. This is the second time I've ever flown this plane, folks. Second time ever in the air. And it is so intuitive. This plane just like reads my mind. It knows what I want it to do before I want it to do it. To the moon. Such an easy flying plane.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
No pressure needed to maintain inverted. I mean, this thing is an absolute blast to fly. Now, I wish it was darker. I'd turn the lights on and y'all could see the lights. Flies just like its big brother. It does. Flies just like its big brother, just a little bit smaller. Get a touch and go here. A little tap and go. Get out of Dodge. Gotta
Time
go.
remaining 3 minutes.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. That live wing is insane.
Landing flaps.
Definitely don't need landing flaps, but it's kind of fun to come in so slow like this into the wind.
Take off flaps.
You know what? Let's get some grass hops. Now we got really rough grass here. All right, takeoff flaps are in. Let's give her the beans. There we go. All right.
Flaps up.
Flaps are up. All right. Land in the grass now.
Landing flaps.
There you go.
Flaps up.
All right. Now let's put it in an intermediate mode, which is kind of like the between beginner and between advanced and the stock profile 1, which is not live wing. Well, wait, yes, it is live wing.
Sport profile 1.
There we go.
Or
All right.
advanced high speed.
All right, there we go. All right, I'm on the wrong switch. All right, we're going to take off this time.
Take off flaps.
Don't need takeoff flaps, but we're going to do it anyways.
Flaps up.
Now this is your more traditional sport flying.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
More than enough power to go out from inverted, to pull out of it. All right, now.
Crow is live.
Gonna land with the crow. Bum, 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 bum. Now, neat thing about crow, watch what happens to the crow when I give it the gas. It's proportional to the gas, to the throttle. The more throttle you give, the less crow you got. The less throttle you got, the more crow you got. All right. Turn the crow off. Turn the motor off. Had 1 minute and 24 seconds left on a 6-minute timer. Don't know what the rates are, so I can't tell you what the rates are, because I don't know. The Aura 8 picks the rates. The Aura 8 picks your flapped elevator mix. The Aura 8 handles all that. All you have to do as a pilot is make sure she's trimmed and make sure she's got proper CG and balance. That's their only responsibility. Of course, having fun. That's your main responsibility with it, to have fun with the plane. But that's all you got to do. So I couldn't tell what the rates are. I don't know. Don't know what the flap elevator mix is, but let me show you what it looks like. Okay? But I couldn't tell you what it is. Okay, watch your elevator.
Take off flaps.
Landing flaps. I can see a very small amount of elevator going down.
Take off flaps.
But couldn't tell you what the mix is because the RV8 handles that. Okay, now in beginner mode, no, it's over here.
Level assist.
This is level assist beginner mode. That's what your throws are. You think, well, that's really something. That's a lot, but it limits that when you're flying. Okay. Now this is not leveling. This is the second part of Profile 1. This is what we just flew in. This is just your regular sport flying. Okay, this is what a lot of people are going to fly in. And then this is the most advanced part of Profile 1, where you have live wing, okay, full throws on the elevator and rudder, and full live wing. Crow works in everything. Okay. Now the other I showed you in the main how to switch between profiles. The other profiles, I do not know if launch or takeoff assist works in the other profile. I don't know, but I do know it works in this profile. So, and you saw how it works. It's actually very simple. Okay. In fact, we're going to demonstrate it one more time, and then we're going to wrap this video up. Okay. Props off because I'm grabbing the plane. Okay. Going to demonstrate it one more time. Going to leave it in
Sport Profile 1.
That sport mode, that sport flying mode, the second part, motor on.
Motor hot, ready to hurt.
I'm going to put full up elevator, left aileron. Okay, got my hand off of that, off the elevator and aileron, and I'm just going to start giving it throttle and driving and steering it with my rudder. Bye, Felicia! All right, now I come out of that by touching the elevator or aileron. I've learned the fine art of walking backwards while flying a plane.
Landing flaps.
All right, tell you what we're going to do.
Level assist, Profile 1, or sport mode.
Okay, we're back to level assist or beginner mode. Can't turn it over. Took the flaps out. We're going to do that super slow landing again. All right.
Landing flaps.
Out of the power. I've actually got to put down elevator just to pick up enough speed to get her to us. Just hold a little bit down elevator. I'm going to get a little bit of throttle now. A little bit of throttle.
30 seconds.
I just can't get over that.
Flaps up.
To me, that's just so neat how she just floats in like a bat, like a hovering bat.
Motor off and sweet.
Motor's off and sweet. All right, we had 29 seconds left.
Starting the fun over.
On a 6-minute timer, so we flew for 5 minutes and 31 seconds. Motor's off. Let's check our battery because that's all we're doing. Before I do that, I'll give you CG. Oh yeah, she's in level assist still. Let me take that out of there.
Sport Profile 1.
Okay. CG is 195 to 199 to 195 from the trailing edge. So you measure from here back, and that puts it basically right on the wing spar. So if you look in there, yeah, that's right on the wing spar, which we're usually CG normally is on the wing spar, or the thickest part of the wing anyways. But where I've got my battery, what I'm looking to be is just perfectly level, or maybe favoring no. Well, actually perfectly level. There you go. That's really good right there. All right, let's check our battery. And it's very important, you know, you make sure that throttle cuts off because you got to be up front here to undo this. Show you my battery placement real quick. Got a 2600 China Hobby 6S in there. Got it? Okay. Check our battery. Now we're going to bring this plane back out here later in the week, and 28%. So honestly, 6-minute timer's fine. If you flew for the full all the way to the end of 6, you'd come back at probably 18%. So maybe 5.5 might be a better choice. But still, you still be safe at 6. So, all right. Well, there you go, folks. That's the second flight ever with takeoff assist demonstrated of the Flex Innovation RV8 10E G2. Brand new release, only been out, I guess, about 6 months now, or maybe 4 months now. This was one of my Christmas presents that my family got me. And yeah, there you go. God bless y'all. God is good, folks. And don't forget, folks, faith, God, I cannot talk today. Don't forget, folks, faith, family, and friends. We'll see you at the field. Let's keep them in the air. Bye, y'all.